A 72-year-old patient once sat across from me in my office and said, "Dr. William Walker, I have been doing things the same way for 50 years, but lately something just feels wrong." He wasn't actually sick, and he wasn't taking any new medications. But what was quietly hurting his health, his heart, his prostate, and even his ability to feel pleasure was the way he was masturbating. It wasn't the act itself that was the problem, but the habits he had formed around it. And like so many men his age, he had absolutely no idea he was slowly damaging his own body. I am Dr. William Walker, a urologist with over 12 years of experience helping men over 60 stay strong, keep their circulation healthy, and maintain their confidence without needing shame, pills, or feeling confused. You have probably been told that masturbation is a healthy thing, and it definitely can be if it is done correctly. However, after the age of 60, certain private habits can quietly become harmful without you ever seeing a warning sign. In this video, I am going to reveal the 7 biggest mistakes older men make and show you exactly how to fix them before they start affecting your energy, your performance, or your long-term health. And trust me, mistake number 6 is the one that almost every man gets wrong. Let's get started. Before we dive into the details, please take a second to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I share real medical facts for men over 60 every single week. Also, tell me in the comments where you are watching from today. I truly love seeing our community grow all around the world. Now, let's look at the first mistake. One that silently changes how your brain and body feel pleasure. Mistake 1. Using adult content as the main source of stimulation. Over the years, I have had many men in their late 60 seconds and 70 seconds come to me with the same quiet confession. "Doctor, I just can't feel much anymore, and I don't know why." These men are not broken. They are simply overstimulated. You see, after you turn 60, your brain's dopamine system, which is the part responsible for feeling pleasure, motivation, and satisfaction, becomes less flexible. It doesn't bounce back as quickly as it did when you were younger. When you rely on constant, high-intensity visual content, your brain gets flooded with more stimulation than it was ever designed to handle. After watching clip after clip, your brain tries to protect itself by numbing its response. So even if your body is perfectly healthy, your brain stops reacting the way it used to. Real touch starts to feel boring, intimacy feels far away, and pleasure becomes mechanical. Most men think this is just a part of getting older, but it isn't. It is dopamine fatigue. It is your brain's way of saying, "I can't keep up with this artificial excitement." The fix: you need to reset your brain. Take a 14-day break from all visual stimulation. Relearn how to feel pleasure through real touch, deep breathing, and just being present in the moment. Let your body remember what natural arousal feels like without the endless scroll of a screen. Mistake 2. Masturbating while sitting on the toilet. I know this sounds like a harmless or even a convenient habit. For many older men, the bathroom is the only place where they can get true privacy. The door locks, no one interrupts you, and it feels safe. But there is a hidden danger here. That specific position, sitting down and hunching forward for a long time, actually blocks the blood flow to your pelvic area. After age 60, healthy circulation is the most important thing you have. Blood flow is what supports your prostate, your erection strength, and even how well your bladder works. When you squeeze those arteries and nerves by sitting in that posture, you are quietly hurting the systems that keep you healthy. I see this in my clinic all the time. Men come in with groin aches, a weak urine stream, or tension in their pelvis, and they never realize it started from sitting too long in that position. Your pelvic region needs space and movement. The fix: next time, avoid sitting or hunching over. Try standing up, reclining back, or even lying down. Give your body the room it needs to breathe. Your prostate will definitely thank you. Mistake 3. Rushing the experience. One of the most damaging habits I see is treating self-pleasure like a chore. I hear men say, "Let's just get it over with," all the time. But when you rush, you send a stress signal to your nervous system. Your heart rate goes up too fast, and your blood vessels tighten. Your body never enters that calm, relaxed state that releases healing hormones like oxytocin. You might reach the end, but your body doesn't get the real benefit of the release. Instead of feeling satisfied, you feel drained. Instead of feeling energized, you feel empty. Over time, this pattern trains your brain to expect stress instead of pleasure. You lose sensitivity and interest. The fix: slow down. Make every moment intentional. Your nervous system now works much better with calm stimulation rather than fast tension. Remember, there is no finish line. There is only the connection with yourself. Mistake 4. Ignoring your pelvic floor. Most men have never even heard of their pelvic floor, but it is one of the most important muscle groups in your body as you age. These muscles sit right under your bladder and prostate. They control everything from your erection strength to how well you can hold your urine. When these muscles get weak, everything else suffers. I once treated a 8-year-old retired firefighter. He was very fit and ate healthy food, but he couldn't understand why his sexual function was fading. The problem was a weak pelvic floor foundation. Years of sitting and stress had caused those muscles to deteriorate. If you masturbate while holding a lot of tension or pushing down, you weaken them even more. This leads to weaker erections and leaking urine. The fix: start activating these muscles. While you are aroused, gently squeeze the same muscles you would use to stop yourself from peeing in the middle of a stream. Hold it for a few seconds, then let go. Doing this regularly builds strength and improves blood flow. Mistake 5. Getting the frequency wrong. A lot of men wonder, how often is too much or not enough? Both extremes can hurt your balance. If you do it too often, your prostate can become irritated, your energy drops, and your recovery slows down. Pleasure starts to feel like a boring routine instead of a refresh. On the other hand, if you go too long without any release, you risk stagnation. Blood flow slows down, and nerves can become dull. Your body was built for a steady rhythm. The fix: for most men over 60, doing it 1 to 2 times per week is the perfect sweet spot. This keeps your hormones balanced and your blood flowing without making you feel tired. It isn't a strict rule, but it is a good rhythm to follow. Mistake 6. Using too much pressure or force. This is the mistake almost every man gets wrong. When your sensitivity naturally goes down a bit with age, your first instinct is to grip tighter or use more force to feel something. But this actually makes the problem worse. The nerves in your manhood are incredibly delicate. Years of using too much pressure can cause tiny tears, scar tissue, and even a condition called Peyronie's disease, where the area becomes curved or painful. I have seen men lose feeling in that area not because of their age, but because of the physical trauma caused by too much friction. Force does not bring the feeling back, it destroys it over time. The fix: be much gentler. Your body responds to patience and care, not to being punished. Being gentle allows the blood to flow and helps you relax into the sensation. Mistake 7. Doing it without any emotion or intention. This mistake is the one that saddens me the most. Over time, many men stop feeling any emotional connection during self-pleasure. It becomes a joyless, mechanical routine done out of habit or because they feel lonely. But when you lose the emotional side, you also lose the healing power. Your brain stops releasing the hormones that lower anxiety and build happiness. You might reach the climax, but you feel empty immediately afterward. That isn't because of your age. It is because of disconnection. The fix: even when you are alone, the experience can be special. Use it as a moment to be grateful for your body and your vitality. Don't do it to escape your feelings. Do it to reconnect with yourself. When you add mindfulness and emotion back in, your entire nervous system starts to heal. The final plan. Now that we have covered the 7 mistakes, here is your simple plan to do things better. Reduce visual stimulation. Focus on your own imagination and feelings instead of a screen. Move away from the toilet. Use a relaxed position that allows blood to flow freely. Slow your rhythm down. Treat it as a time to relax, not a race to finish. Work your pelvic floor. Small squeezes will help you gain more control. Find a healthy rhythm. 1 or 2 times a week is usually best for your prostate. Use a gentle touch. Always choose comfort and blood flow over force. Bring back emotion. Use your breath and your feelings to make it a moment of renewal. I want to speak to you now, not just as a doctor, but as someone who has spent 12 years listening to good men struggle in silence. You are not broken. You are not past your prime. You are simply moving into a new phase of life. Your body is asking for a different kind of attention, one that is built on awareness and care. When you give your body what it needs, everything changes. Your confidence comes back, and you feel alive again. Aging doesn't mean the end of your vitality, it just means you need to listen to your body more closely. If this video helped you, please give it a like, and share it with another man who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe. I am Dr. William Walker, and I am here every week to help you live a stronger and longer life. Your best years aren't behind you, they are happening right now in how you choose to care for yourself.